Hey yo, listen, right? Hey yo, for the past 2 days, I was on social media and motherfucking. I know you seen the voice memo videos floating where the guy. I'm paraphrasing, right? But you gotta like so like when you hear my paraphrase, you're gonna understand why women are offended, right? Because basically, there's so many words he like this, like yeah, like I'm not really trying to pull up unless you like trying to give that pussy up, like what's up? He didn't say it like that. You gotta go listen to the whole video, but like basically, like boom, that in a nutshell, that's what he said. Now, I wanna like go to this part, right? Like ladies, I want you to understand. I know why that's offended, why that's offensive. I just said it in a way that like I get how you hearing it. Like you're hearing it like he said it just like that. Like yo, listen, like nah, look, I'm not pulling up unless you popping that pussy. like right. So it don't matter how much he cleaned it up, how nice he said it, like and all the gist of it. That's what he said. That's offensive, right? But it's not coercion, right? Like, let's be clear on that. That's not coercion, right? Nobody, hold on. I had to write this down, right? Nobody was trapped. Nobody was threatened. Nobody was intimidated. He didn't show up at our house and try to pressure her. He didn't refuse to leave. He didn't try to bargain. He sent the voicemail from his house and she read it at her house and said no. Like we got to be clear on that, like right. Coercion means to force, intimidate, manipulate, or pressure someone into doing something against their will. That what he did is not coercion. He's an asshole. listen, like he's an asshole, like right. But what he wasn't being coercive. He wasn't even being misogynistic. I hear women saying like, "Oh, misogyny. Why it's misogyny? Misogyny means that you hate women." Right? Like that's what that means. Like misogyny means like you hate. I would fucking almost bet dollars to no nuts that he got that from some red pill content. Like, yo, hey, listen, man, you might as well just say your intentions right there. You got nothing to lose, buddy. And he went with that, like some red pill content foolery, and he sent that to her, and well, we see how that ended for him. Listen, yo, listen. We see how that ended for him. Like, listen to what I'm trying to tell you. I don't advise no young niggas to say that. But now, listen, ladies. I gotta be clear on this, right? Cause I hear, like I just said, I understand why that was offensive, right? I don't. It wasn't coercion, and y'all got this other word y'all use of weaponizing consent. So let's be clear on this. The only person in a relationship, when in regards to pussy, that can weaponize consent is women. Like, let's be clear on that. Like, right? Like, women are the only people that can say yes or no and then give a, like, yo, nah, because if you don't do that, then you ain't going to get this pussy. If you don't do that, then you ain't going to get this pussy. If you don't do that, then you ain't going to get this pussy. Yep. No. Yep. No. Only women can do that. So I don't even know why y'all would even put that to the forefront that that's a thing because men didn't even know what that meant. Niggas was like, weaponizing consent, what the fuck is that? Now I gotta look that shit up. What the fuck? Nigga, y'all brought one of y'all tactics to the forefront and y'all should have kept that a fucking secret amongst women because men was none the wiser about this one. Weaponizing consent, what the fuck is that? Niggas didn't even know what that was. Niggas was like, what the fuck is that? Like, what? Right? So many women are talking about autonomy and so on and so forth, and it's like, yo, listen, the realest thing that I gathered from this whole shit is that, right? It's a reason why all men hate niggas who pander. They use it as they call it simping, but it's not simping. is pandering. Like, right? It's a difference between somebody that's a simp and somebody that's pandering. The person that's pandering knows what the fuck he doing. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. The simp is none the wiser. He's in there, right? Doing what he believes is his role in a relationship. So therefore, niggas is looking at him like, yeah, this nigga's a simp. He's a fucking simple-minded fool. Like, right? He's a fool, right? The person that's pandering, right? He is consciously understanding what a simp is, right? And he's consciously understanding what a player in the Mac is, right? And then he's listening to what women are saying and saying, hold on, there's a middle right here. And when I play this middle, women are gonna like what I'm saying and men are not. The difference is women are consumers and men aren't, right? So like, it's like Derek Jackson is something that any nigga with two eyes, like once they hear him, they'll be, oh, he on some bull. What the fuck? Why would you be saying that shit? Like, right? And for years, it amazed men that women was falling for niggas that be pandering. It's like, yo, you can't believe that he believes the shit that he's saying. Like, you can't think that. Like, it's impossible. Like, right, you see the nigga on the internet, he be like, yo, man, you hear that girl complaining? Just send her $10,000. Like, right? And you, like, as a nigga, you like, come on, my nigga. Like, come on. Like, I don't even know why you would even say some shit like that. And then you hear stuff that like women say, and you often think that they're delusional. They're not delusional, like right. So you gotta understand that, like, right. What's going on is simple. Like when you look at this whole situation, they're not even considering, right, that like, yo, when you go on a date, like right, the date is gonna sum up to about $500, like in total for you to foot the bill. Like they not going 50-50. Remember that. They not putting up half the bill. They want you to pay the whole bill. So like, right, but they like, right, so they like this, yeah, like, so my pussy is sacred, but your money has to be spent. Listen. The pussy is sacred, but your money has to be spent. So after 10 dates, you $5,000 in. So when a bitch got you waiting 90 days, you don't win on. Let's just say you go on a date a week, 4, 8, 12 dates. You in 12 dates. Yo, listen to what I'm trying to tell you. You in $6,000. And she still ain't let you hit the pussy. By the time you hit the pussy, you gonna be like, yeah, all right, bitch. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I got it now. Yeah, that shit wasn't even worth it. It ain't worth the $6,000 that I just fucking spent on that fucking pussy. Like, listen. No, listen, it's not. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I hate to be the guy that gets on the internet and say this, because everybody's going to tell me I'm out of line for this. I'm going to bet dollars to donuts that nobody outside of your dad, your brothers, and your gay friend, that's a man that cares about you, like your personality. Like niggas don't care, like yo, niggas don't care what you like. Like niggas don't even want to talk to you on the first date. Like, yo, listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Yo, listen, I know I hate to be the fucking bearer of bad news. This how this goes. A man sees a female. He says, yo, she is attractive. After he says that in his head, she's attractive, what do you think is going on? You think he's saying, yo, you know what? I wonder what's her favorite book. Nah, yo, listen. Maybe he was saying this, like, yo, I wonder what kind of movies she like. Yo, I wonder where she like to eat at. I wonder what's her favorite food. Yo, I wonder what she been through in her last relationship. Like I wonder what's going on with that. I wonder, like, what's her past like. I wonder what her future ambitions is. Or do you think after he see the bitch, He's like, damn, that bitch look good. I wonder what that pussy feel like. Now, if you think I'm crazy and I'm being misogynistic and I'm not just living in reality, right? I want you to take those fucking those examples. I want you to run through them one more time. Like all the things that you think is the second thing that comes to his mind after he says in his head that he thinks that she's attractive. I need you to tell me what do you think that he want after that, and then let me know in the comments, please. I will be fucking waiting for your fucking answer. I know